Salute everyone. This is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the game combines. You have a thinking class. We're here today. We're talking today about this the men's dating list and the whole no free dates. Ladies, beware. I might as well get it started today. Get it going. We're going to talk about it today. You're listening in. Let me know where you're listening from. Put some in the chat room to let me know where you're listening from. We're going to talk about it today. You know, the whole list, it all started with the Cheesecake Factory situation. And then it led to, women making the list as the places they don't want to go. Then men came with a list. This is crazy. I have a whole thing last night. So I'm going to say it again a couple of times so you're going to hear it. I was on the conference call with the men who made the list. And one thing that they all agreed to is that they are not doing no free dates in 2023, 2024. Ladies, y'all better beware. Y'all better get your game up. You better get it together. They are not doing no more free dates. Let me put this banner up right quick. No more free ladies. I'm sorry here to tell you, listening from whatever you listening to. There's what's going on? Peace. There's no more free. Don't worry about it. Free dates are over with. If you're going one because you want to get a meal, it's over with. If there's no reciprocation, there's over with. Men are deciding that they are not longer doing no more free dates. No free dates. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where you need to go, but men are deciding they ain't gonna do it no more. They ain't going for it. Y'all can laugh about it, but number of men have found out that there's no benefit for them going on date after date after date after date after date, and then after another date, and it leads to nowhere. Let me say that again. Men have came to the realization that, you know what? Oh, I forgot to turn one of these lights on. 1 second. Come on. There we go. Men have decided after so many times they're not doing any more dates. Nope. They didn't, like when I was little with my brother and my sister. If one of us do something, all of us have to get it. And guess what men are saying? They're not taking it no more They're not going on these free dates. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how much hair you have and don't have, you put on and took off, fingernails and everything like that. Men have decided, men really just happened is, so you understand what's going on, because I know a lot of people ain't gonna like to hear this. Men are finally getting the message to have a standard when it comes to who they are going to engage with dating. Or even engage in even conversation, engage any further. And what's going to happen is going to cause women to either step up or step aside. As my other grandfather would say, step aside, little kitty, step aside, little kitty. They are deciding that they're not going to do it. So I want you to really get this. This is not an indictment against women, but it's for them to really wake up. The cards y'all been playing before, far as what, I'm just going to go on a date with this guy, I'm going to do this, it's over. There's too many men who will realize that they are giving an investment to something that does not get a return. And your presence is not a return. And let me get there, because I hear it over here. This ain't the 1950s. 60s, 70s, 80s, or the 90s in dating. Because I hear people talking now. Well, back in the day, this ain't back in the day. These ain't the same back in the day women. This ain't the same how they used to do it. Don't get mad about it. Just adjust your game to what's going on. I understand that, I want a man to romance me and to do things for me. Understand, men are not going to just date you just to date you for you to get a free meal. And this is the thing. I'm going to make sure you understand this. The benefit is not always so he can sleep with you. I wish they would get that. I wish they would get this. I wish they would get that. It ain't for them just to sleep with you. Because as quiet as it's kept, since I'm gonna take the gloves off, it ain't as good as you think it is. So I want you to realize men have woke up. Some men have woke up and they have a standard of who they're going to deal with, who they're going to interact with, who they're going to spend time with, and most of all, who they're going to spend their money on. And when I looked at the comments, and I looked at how some women were appalled. Shalom, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. How some women were appalled that men have a standard about who they would date. How dare men have a standard on who they would date? I'm telling every man to get a standard on who and what you would spend a date on. No more. There's no more free, like they're saying, no more free lunch. There's no more free dating going on. I know this ain't the 30s. This ain't the 20s. This ain't when grandma did it. This ain't when your mama did it. This ain't that time. Men are not a lot of men are deciding, one, either to not to deal with you, or they're going to deal with you on my terms. And this, I'll be honest with you, when I looked at the comments on Facebook, I realized that it's a shocker to a lot of men, a lot of women. Oh my God, I can't believe he's not going to go for this. He's not going to go for that. He's going to go for that. And they'll laugh it off. You can laugh all you want, but you ain't going to be on a date. Men have decided, you know what? There's no more free dates. No more free dates. And men can come to that conclusion. See, this is the thing. This is why I personally teach for men to have a standard on who they will deal with. And guess what? You can buck up against it. You can say that's not right. But at the end of the day, he knows where he wants to spend his money and who he wants to spend his money with, and where he's going to get a return on his investment. Too many men are waking up now. Oh, this is my sister calling. Can't talk now, sister. So I know this might be a little hard for some of y'all to receive and to understand. And I know some women be like, "How dare men even have a standard of I'm a good catch." You may be a good catch to you, but not to him. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say that?
The 66.
You might be a good catch to yourself, but you may not be a good catch for him. See, this is the thing. This be very clear. A lot of men have a low threshold when it comes to dealing with women. This be very clear. I know y'all don't like it. I know you may not like it. A lot of men have a low threshold when it comes to women. They have no standard. They'll accept a lot of things. They'll take a lot of things in marriage, because I've been married before. They'll take a lot of things when it comes to what women would do, because he doesn't want to lose the fact of he doesn't want to lose the ability to have sex with you. Just plain and simple. That's the reason why a lot of guys are like, yeah, she did this, she did that. But guess what? The only reason why they're there, many times, not all, because he don't want to lose access to having intimacy or having sex with you. I know y'all don't want to hear it. It is what it is. It is what it is. He don't want to lose that ability to do that. And what happens is, when men step up and have a standard, it does two things to the market. Either you rise up to the standard, or you fall below the standard. The men you want, ladies, have a standard. Either you arise to it, or you're going to go below it. I know y'all don't want it. I know they don't want to hear this. I know they don't want to know. You can't say that. You can't do that. Why would you say that? I'm going to say it again. When men have a standard, and this is why we see the things we see going on in the world, but even I'm talking about even a dating. When a man have a standard of what he will and will not accept, women have two things. Either they conform, or they be left in the cold, and it's wintertime for them. I don't know why we think it goes the other way around. When men decide what they are not going to take, and what women going to do is say, you know what, girl, I heard what you said, but I'm going to go with what he said because I want a man. Some women going to be rebellious and they're going to do their own thing. I don't need no man. I can go forget that list, forget what he's saying. Guess what? You're going to be the one without a man. When men have standards, society rises up. When men lose their standard, society suffers. The world suffers when men don't have a standard. When you just go with any Susie Q, Betty Boo out there and you do whatever you want with her, guess what happens? You giving those women gas. You gassing them up. You giving them all that air inside of their head. And now they think they're entitled to get a man on your level. I know this wasn't going to be popular, but I had to say it. I had to say it. Someone had to say it. Someone had to be real. Men are now saying no free dates. No free dates. You don't even think about the Cheesecake Factory. Don't you even think about it. You may not even make it to Applebee's. But the entitlement of some women, because I'm pretty and I get my eyelashes done and I get my wig done and I got this done. So what? You got all that done. Just be very clear. It only means something if the consumer, which is the men, decide that it has intrinsic value. Now, when men are saying no more dates, guess what's going to happen? Women are going to say, well, men don't want to. What's going on, Shalonda? Men don't want to date anymore. You got that right. Men don't. I heard women saying, I want a date. I want some man to take me out. I want him to romance me. I want him to take somewhere. They're hungry for dates now. There's a lot of women hungry. They want dates now. But this is the thing: you want dates on your terms, on what you think you should deserve, or who you think you are. Like I said, this I'm trust me. I'm the guy. I didn't dated. I done been married. I understand. Let me say that again. Women, you think I want the guy, I want him to date me. He can come pick me up and all this. Men are saying, they're calculating in their mind like, I don't know. You think you're a Cheesecake Factory, Ruth Chris, but we might need to go to McDonald's and try that out first. This and all those people, traditionalists who want to come and say something on his thing. Let me get that. Let me get that. What's going on? Oh, thank you. That's a great point, Ellie. The enablement of women who seek validation of their behavior is why we have false sense of entitlement. Yes, I deserve to. I'm a woman. Hear me roar. And then, like I said, I understand where you at. I understand. I deserve to be dated. I didn't say I didn't want to go. Think about it. Think about what was said on social media. Women immediately said, I ain't never said I didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Did you hear that? Did you see the number of women who said, I didn't say that I didn't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. I'll go. We can get the appetizer. I'll eat a salad. I get an entree. I may get a drink. I don't know, but I don't drink, but I may get a drink. Look at the number of women who said they were not going to be that woman because they were disgusted by how she was acting, but they would go to the Cheesecake Factory on the first date. Baby, let me get very clear. Do you even qualify to go on go to the Cheesecake Factory? Let's keep it 100%. The amount of gas in some of the women's heads, because there are women that, I'm supposed to be treated like this. I'm not. This is the kid. This is the skinny. I am not the one to say you need to treat women wrong. Please don't come on here. Don't come there making no video and say what I didn't say. I did not come on here and say you need to go and start treating women wrong, treating them like they don't mean nothing. No, I am not saying that at all. But you qualify who comes into your life and who you entreat to have a treat with you. Most men do not have a standard, and women know it. Women know that men don't have a standard because they dangle the possibility of sex. Let me say that again. They dangle the possibility that if we go on a date and we do this and we do that, you may get some sex. Y'all don't want to talk about it, but let's keep it 100% here. When you dangle like like a stick with a carrot, we go on a date. You might do this. This may happen. Oh, I don't know. You're sort of cute, but I don't know. You dangle the possibility of what? Having sex. So men take the bait and they forego their standards. If thou would get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Wow, I like that. And that's just a friend and family, right? Now, this is the thing. This is not going to. Do you understand, women, by being saying they're not going to go on no more free dates? What this going to do for you? Yet they don't see the possibility of it. This is well-established patterns of what some women call manifestation. I remember the woman sitting at a restaurant in 2021 manifesting a man to buy her a meal. Baby, I'm a manifesting king. Them right now, I heard those are scamming terms now saying manifestation. But I'm a manifesting king. I manifest all kind of stuff. But you manifesting for a man to buy you a drink, buy you a meal, you at the wrong table. Your intentions are wrong. Think. He that haveth shall be given. He that haveth not shall be taken away. How can you manifest anything when you violate that scripture? He that have shall be given. He that haveth not shall be taken away. You got to be able to say, I'm able to go to Cheesecake. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Be able to go to Cheesecake Factory on my own. I can do this on my own. I don't need to throw it in the man's face that I can do it on my own, but I'm comfortable in myself to do it on my own. He that haveth shall be given. He that haveth not shall be taken away. But it is, think about it. For a woman, in this example that's given in the context, to be sitting in a restaurant waiting for a man to buy her a meal, what's she really looking for? Y'all afraid to say it. She's not looking for a man. She's not looking for a man. She's looking for a meal ticket. Y'all keep it. Let's keep it 10,000% on 10,000%. She's looking for, she's manifested a man to buy her a meal. She don't think about, in the equation, the man is buying her something, but she don't have the man. So many women are stuck in that place where they're looking for the man to buy them a meal, but they don't have the man. This is the reason why men are saying no free dates in 2023-24 season. You know why? Because you rather have what's in my pocket and not me as a person. That is why in the game they say what picture and the pictures in the pocket. In so many words, don't be driven by your lower nature, man. Of course, we like what we see. We like the curves. We like the way she walked, the way she dressed, and all like that. But guess what? They ain't gonna cut it no more. They ain't gonna cut it. The problem I see is this: if faith without works is dead, why are most focused on the faith part instead of the work part? It shows are wanting to create for someone else's effort. Correct. So let me. I'm gonna say something about even that because it's very. I'm glad you said that. Very good. Purse first. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right there. That's why it's no more free meals. No more free dates. And let me say that's for those ladies who listening in the clouds. Oh, what is he saying? I can't believe that. When the man is about his life, about doing this, what's between your legs? It's the least of his concern because he knows he can get it at any time. But if he put it on the back burner, and it takes, you cannot negotiate from a place of below the belt. This is the thing. A lot of people, men and women, negotiate from below the belt. And what happens is when you negotiate from below the belt, that's all you're going to get is below the belt. So the woman negotiate from below the belt. The man is trying to negotiate with what? What's in his pocket. Catch the thing right there. He's trying to negotiate. Well, let me take her here and let me take her over there because she's negotiating with what's below her belt. That's what it just is what it is. Now, when everybody throw those two things off the table, what do you really have? Because let's be very clear. I don't know why people pretend on these social media sites and all these things. Women want to have sex too, just as much as men. And men want to go eat too. They want to go get something to eat too. You play the carnal game, you get carnal prizes. I like that. So let me get this. If faith without works is dead, why are most focused on faith part instead of the work parts? Because this is the thing, it's a good point. The faith part or the works part is never on the outside of you, is what you have worked on the inside of you. Man, that's a whole teaching in itself. I can't even go into that. Would have to be a behind the scenes talk about that. But you negotiate a lot of times, it's still root shower energy though, right? So this is the thing, you're trying to negotiate with the man. Yeah, we're gonna go on a date, and he's thinking of the possibility of getting laid. He's thinking of the possibility to get a kiss, to hold your hand. You're thinking about the possibility, I'm gonna get something to eat, I'm gonna get a company of a man, and I'm gonna go my way. You see how this is all going? Because there was not clear communication and intentions on what you were doing and what you're going to do. That's why I'm saying the new list is this. Men, no more free dates and no more free dates. But this is the thing I'm going to say. I am not going to tell you what your standard should be as a man. You should be able to, after listening to me and listening to other people, you should be able to determine for yourself what your standards are, what you will accept and what you will not accept for someone that you are interested in. And most important, they are interested in you. Just stepping up and being a man. If you're looking for somebody to always hold your hand and give you the answers, that's not going to happen. Life doesn't work like that. You're going to have to determine if there's no more free dates, why will there not be any more free dates for you? We're just the reason, because if you do not resolve that in your mind before you meet Brenda with the curves, you're going to be on the side of the road looking like, man, LDA, man, she took me, man. I was at Cheesecake Factory and she went there. Then we went to the oyster spot and she ordered all these oysters. Yeah. Why? Because you have not set in stone by yourself what your standard is on what you're going on, what's the rules of engagement when it comes to dealing with whoever you're going to decide to date. Just be very clear. You got to be able to do that. If you don't do it beforehand, I'm saying from experience. I don't care what nobody's thinking and what they say. I'm saying from experience. If you don't know if you don't settle that inside of you first, you're gonna be on the side of the road and you're gonna be pacing back and forth. You're gonna be like, man, man, she got me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. These women out here for the streets. She can't be for the streets because you chose her from the streets. That's why I am daring men to have a standard when it comes to who you're going to date and who you're going to deal with and the interaction. I dare you. Don't sit on the sidelines and just cry and whine. That's why I can say men are saying no free dates. When you say no free dates, that means prior to meeting her with the curves and the hips and the bumps in the trunk and the every zoom and the boom boom and all that, you already decided I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I said this before, Eddie Dave. Whether we've either forgotten or failed to establish what our representative is when we encounter others in dating and mating spaces. This needs to change. Correct. Oh, thank you so much. You got to decide. Wait a minute. No. This the problem. This the real problem. Say the cheesecake lady fact thing, even though they said it was a skit and everything. This is the real problem. This man was willing to settle for subpar behavior from this woman. When she was late it would have been the end of the date. Many men have settled for subpar behavior from women. I know the women who are listening ain't gonna like it, but it is what it is. And you know it because you talk to your girls behind the scenes. Girl, I was still doing my nails. I was walking down the, I was doing this. They settle for subpar behavior from women. And women know I will test a man and I will run over a man who does not have a standard of his life, how he interacts with me, and how he deals with his money. Women will not tell you this, but it's the truth. I know people don't like it. It is what it is, but I'm just going to say what it is. When you have a standard on what you will and will not do, many times, let me be very clear, you don't have to say that much. She can pick up on it. I bet not mess with him. Oh, this ain't about to be no free date. When you have a standard, women will pay attention. This is good right here. So y'all who dropped off, y'all going to miss this. When a man has a standard, women automatically qualify themselves or unqualify themselves. That's bars for me. I'm gonna pat myself on the back with that. That was a good one. That was a good one. When men have a standard and they can see it and they can feel it and they know it and you express it, they qualify themselves or they disqualify themselves. I have had women who wanted to talk to me and whatever the case may be, and I sort of pretty much say, this is what I go for, what I do not go for. They automatically think, can I qualify for this? Or do I may not be qualified for this. I remember one lady said, I know I can't deal with you. You a little bit too much. You don't go for this, because she's used to dealing with guys with low standards. Let me give a nice word for it, tricks and ponies, and running through hoops and doing whatever she said, that she was unable to deal with a man who wasn't going to take her sugar honey iced tea. Just be very clear. Be very clear. So she automatically disqualified herself and jumped out. And I liked her. She looked nice with everything like that. But if you disqualify yourself, I am not chasing you. Peace. So I want y'all to really get that. When a man has a standard, he by his standard qualifies and disqualifies the women that he deals with. That's why a man who's going to say no free dates will only attract women who respect him saying no free dates. Man, y'all got to get this. I know, look at this. The women are like, I don't want to hear all that. He don't know what he's talking about. When a man says, you know what, hey, baby, I don't do no, this is what I used to say, I don't do no free dates. When you say no free dates, guess what's going to happen? Women gonna have to read. They may complain on this with their girls, but they're gonna say well, then they're gonna negotiate because they like you. They're gonna say so what do you mean? They start asking questions. What do you mean no free dates? Then you can say, well, this is what I mean by no free dates. When you give a clear explanation on why you mean no free dates in 2022, 23, 24, she either is going to say rise up or she's going to rise away. Plain and simple. Look at the numbers. Y'all didn't like that. Facts. And the women have said to me that they have standards, but it doesn't apply to me. It says that a woman is qualifying herself to the standard she see in me. Correct the mundo. Right. See, this is the thing. They're so used to setting the bar on what the interaction should be with them. When a man has set the bar or what it should be with him, She don't know she don't know how to act. She don't know what to do. When you have a standard that's in so many words better than hers, she will do whatever she needs to do to be with you. That's why I can say nope, no free date. No free dates in 2023. Nope. No wasting my time on the phone. I'm not talking to you till the cows come home. Nope. And I'm not texting you thousands of texts out. Nope. I'm Shannon, do like Shannon Sharp. Nope. When you do that, pay attention to this, brothers. But Uncle, here we go. Okay. But Uncle, what if a man's standard is above the woman's bar? She either shows up or blow up. Appreciate or a mile of hate. Correct. But what if the man's standard is above the woman's bar? She would either show up or blow up. Appreciate or a mile of hate. Facts. You guys are getting, that's why that's what I'm saying. The whole dating list, okay, whatever, man. That's all subjective. Let's be very honest. When people's dating list on what it is, that's why I didn't comment, I didn't post it, anything like that, bring it up here. Because the dating list, people's dating list is subjective of what you want. But a standard, every man, and I mean every man, should have a standard on what woman he's going to entertain and how much time. But let me give you the fruit. The fruit of having a standard is this next thing. Let me say that y'all better catch this one. The fruit of having a standard is respect. And every man needs respect before he needs love. She may not like you. She may not agree with you, but she will respect you. The fruit of having a standard is respect. She may not like you. She may not agree with you. She might say, you coward, you think you all that. And I'm going to tell you the next thing they're going to do when they have a standard. But the fruit of having a standard is she will respect you. The world will respect you when you have a standard. She may not agree with you. She may not like what you say. But at the end of the day, she'll be like, I got to respect that man. He told me I couldn't do that. She's going to respect you. I remember having a conversation with a woman who was asking what casual dating meant to me. When I expressed the terms and conditions of the encounter, she agreed even though she had a different point of view. See? Bingo. Bingo. So the fruit of having a standard, men, is she will respect you. She don't have to like you. She may not even agree with you. But the fruit of saying, no, I don't do no free dates. This is my standards, what I go for. I'm sorry if you don't want to do that. Okay, great. It is what it is. She either will conform or she will go. Look at the numbers went down. Oh my God. Everybody didn't like this. My numbers went down when I said that. I might want to listen to this LDA stuff because you know why? It's easier to control a man who doesn't have standards. So he goes by every whim and every emotional, let's be very clear, every emotional whim and every emotional wave of the woman. Trust me, this is just real life. This is not putting down women. It is what it is. When a man does not have standards, he loses respect, and then he does not enjoy the fruit of respect, and then he learns powerful lessons about having a standard. Let me say this. As you said, they either appreciate or hate. And you see, this the thing. If they can sniff that you are lower your, if just made me think of the Bible. if you're willing to sell your birthright, your standard for a piece of bread or a piece of asphalt, you'll lose the promise. If you're willing to what? To lower your standard for a piece of asphalt, you'll lose your birthright. Just the other thing too, because you pretty much said it. Sometimes you don't know what your standard, a woman is willing to do that, but no man has ever came to her that way because they're always pussyfooting around. That's what you can say. No dates. Most guys, well, it is what it is. Yeah, okay, yeah, babe, yeah, great. Whatever you want, where you want to go eat it. But if you, brother, have a standard and you present it to her and the terms, like you said, the terms and conditions, you'll be surprised what women will agree to if you just put it out there, just what it is. And I'm going to say the next thing because I think it needs to be hit home. But if they can sniff that you so concerned about getting it, and I got to get it. I'm not saying, please understand, because I know game. You got to understand, she want to get it. She want to do it too. I don't know why people ask that. I've experienced the benefits of having a standard in this order. First comes respect, next comes agreeableness, and then submission. Thank you so much. That's it. But this is the thing. When you have a standard and you say what it is, you be upfront, no free dates, this is what we gonna do. Guess what happens? You'll be surprised how many women, since I'm on this tangent, will actually give up what you want. I'm just saying, if you say, hey, I don't do this, this is what I'm doing, I expect this. When we interact, this is what's going to happen. You will be surprised how many women will look at the numbers that went, they plummeted when I said that. You know why? Because I'm giving the cheat code away. I'm giving away how it really works. Men with standards always win. Men who say, well, this is what it is and what it ain't, guess what? They win. That's why I'm saying no free dates. Men agree, no free dates. No free dates. No. This is what the interaction going to be. Guess what she going to do? Conform or she got to go. You actually will attract more women that way. Good question. You actually will attract more women that way because she knows you a straight up guy and this is what you stand for. You attract more women that way. Man, shoot, at least he's up front. He's telling me the truth. At least he ain't messing around. He ain't playing games with me. You attract more women that way if you just straight up like, oh, this is what it is. Good questions. When do you tell her your standards? Before you go on a date. I'll give you an example. You deal how you need to do, because I'm not going to give you so much of a blueprint because that comes with coaching. But I will answer this part of it. When you tell your standards should be, this is the thing. Some guys think they have to tell the standards like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm going, this is what I'm doing. No, in casual conversation, you can share with a woman, this is what you go for and this is what you don't. Women do it all the time. This is what women do to you guys. Y'all don't catch it. I don't do that on the first date. I don't go here for that place. They say they standards all the time do a casual conversation. I don't eat Burger King. They'll tell you. So it's through a casual conversation that you say, hey, you know what? When I date let me explain what I mean by dating. This is what I do. I don't do free dates. This is what I mean. Boom, 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 boom. It's through casual conversation. It don't have to be like, you don't have to come up with a rule book and be like, these are my 5 rules. I don't go in boom, 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 boom. No. You got to have more finesse, more style, more grace with it. No, just hey, babe, this is what I don't do that. Sorry, just not. I don't go to the no. Sorry, no. Not even you ain't gonna say sorry. No, I don't do that. No. But this is what I do go for. If you're gonna deal with me, this is what I'm going for. You'll be surprised when you do it that way through casual conversation. Sometimes I'm telling you, and it's not so. And she either gonna be like, okay, I'm down. I will give an example. Woo! I do have a story time. If you want a story time, let me know in the chat room. I do have a story time. You'll be surprised. And the story time, story time. If you want to hear the story time, let me know in the chat room. I'm going to edit it because it's LDA After Dark stuff, but you want to hear the story time. Story time. I do have a story time. Yeah. Story time. I'll say it this way. It was someone I was dealing with. I was going to deal with, in the process. Let me read what you said, and I'll tell the story time. The reason why she conforms to your program is because women go hard for their experiences. She thinks it's a rare thing to encounter it, which enhances her hypergamy. Correct. I love that. Story time, story time. So there was this young lady that I met, and I gave her clear instructions. So we met on a particular app, wherever the case may be, and I gave her clear instructions. When you text me, you need to have a picture. You need to stand in front of a mirror with a sign and say something. I'm editing it. Woo, I'm editing it down, baby. I'm editing it down. Edit. This is a lot of edit. You need to stand in front of the mirror with a sign saying blah, 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 blah. Send me that picture to let me know that you're serious. So I gave her instructions on that dating app, and she went to, I said, okay, let's see if she does it. Immediately, it was a couple minutes past. I see the bubbles. I seen something pop up on my hi, Lawrence. I'm like, how you doing? And then next you know, the picture showed with her in a pose that I asked her, standing up in front of a mirror. Hi, blah, 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 blah. Her sign said, I'm ready. And we proceeded to the interaction then I began to communicate with her my expectations from her, and then she began to explain what she will and will not do. Y'all gotta. I'm editing it. That was the sugar-coated vanilla version of it. I cannot say that. That would have to be. I would have to do a whole. I would have to tell that story, in another way. But that's what happened. And the point I'm telling this story is this. I set a standard on what I wanted her to do. And to interact with me, this is what you have to do. Very beautiful woman. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the beauty, confident. She was no slouch. She was degreed. But at the end of the day, this is what I need you to do. She did it. We proceeded on some explanations on some things I needed her to do and say. I heard somebody say last week, I think it was last week or this week, women need instructions and guidance and direction. Your standard is her instructions and guidance or directions. Ooh, cooperation and high interest. You got it. See, think. If she did that, took the picture, put the sign up on the picture, what I asked her to put on there, guess what happened? I knew that she was serious. I knew that she was interested, and she was cooperative. She was cooperating, and she was willing to do what I was going to say. And I ensured her that I was there to protect her and not take advantage of her. Catch what I just said. I ensured her that I was there to protect her and not take advantage of her. Once she felt that security there and that safety, everything changed. Everything went all the way up. All the way up. It went all the way up. I'm giving some. I'm just see. I'm glad that a lot of people went around for this. And this was, trust me, it was nothing to demean her. So I don't want nobody coming in. Oh, yeah, you talking about demeaning, got women doing all these kind of things. No. If they sign onto a job, they're going to tell them certain things to do. I don't know why this society miss it. All these people get all in their feeling, get their panties in the bunch. If she was going to a job, they would tell her, this is what you got to do. You're going to apply for this. You're going to apply for this job. You got to have this dress code. You got to have this on, this and this and that. The problem is in this society, why it's such a problem for men to say no, why women and society and other men have a problem when a man said no free date. Because we don't expect men to have a standard or even to move that way. Because they've been pampered so much by their mothers. I know I'm hitting hard today. And I look at the numbers. I get it. I get it. I get it. We have such low expectation of men, and especially black men. How dare you? Just the first thing they say, if you have a standard like I'm talking about, the first attack they're going to come against you. Every man should know this attack they're going to do. The first attack they're going to come against you is, you must be gay. Let me get some water on that. You must be gay. You attack your sexuality because you have a standard. The next thing they do, they'll attack your, you cheat. Uh-oh, did I say the next thing, the cheat codes? They'll attack you. They say they attack your sexuality. The next thing they'll do is they'll attack your financial status. You must be cheap. No, I have a standard. I don't think about it. Why would I only entertain those who are interested in being a part of the company? Are you desiring to be a part of the company? Okay, then hey, I don't mind. Because I want guys to think you when I say no free dates, that you out there, freelancing and you don't, coffee dates. Yeah. I understand all that kind of stuff. Yeah, okay, but whatever the case may be. But if she interested in you, it's a completely different thing. As much as they hold the rainbow as the end of the end all be all, they sure love to demonetize it when it comes to men. Yeah. Sure does. Anytime any man to have a standard, oh, he must be gay. He has to be. He has to be. They'll say that, and the next thing they'll say, he's cheap. We all know these are signs. Thanks, Kevin Samuel said it was signs, whatever the case, whatever. He cheap. He don't want to spend that money on me. They'll attack you because they said you don't want to spend money on them. If she used any one of those phrases, you got to look, she ain't really interested in you. Because a woman that's interested in you, I seen a woman posted today, a woman that's interested in a man, she can go to Dairy Queen, she can walk in the park, she can go to the fine dining, she just want to be with you. She's singing Tony, whatever you want. She's saying that, not you saying it, she's saying it. I just want to be with you, baby. You're the best thing for me. You know what? I don't care if we go sit by the lake and feed the birds. I don't care if we sit and we go and get tacos and a margarita. I just want to be with you. Those are short signs that she's interested. But I'm gonna say a little bit something for that. Don't just go by what she's saying, go by what she does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The only why she attacks a man's standard is to see if he would offer a higher degree of experience. After all, the best rides at the fair called attractions for a reason. I love that. I'm gonna tell you another reason why she attacked your standards. She attacked you saying that you gave, saying that you cheap, but she wants to see if she can break you. Oh yeah. I know. She wants to see if she can break you. Do you really believe your standards, Mr. Man? Are you really the man? She wants to see, do you really believe your standards, Mr. Man, or are you just talk? So she'll launch those 2 missiles. He must be gay. He cheap. And then she like, let me throw this last bomb on there. She's trying to see if you really are who you say you are. Do you really have standards? Do you really go for this and you ain't going for that? I'm going to tell you something. If she walks away, let her go. If she said, I can't deal with your standard, let her go. Many times, and I'm saying this from experience, when you present it that way and she walks away, she'll go deal with Tyrone, Chad, Brian, Keith, Gerald, and all them, and she'll come back and say, I don't know what I was thinking about. So you said what? She realized there ain't nothing in the streets that have a standard like you have. Subconsciously knows that it's a standard of weakness, and they will not say it. We men are men for a reason. They can't get their way with us. Correct, Amundo. You got it, man. That's it. So she said she can't handle your standard. Let her go. You got to do like Teddy. Let her go. Another case of TKO. Let her go. Many times they come back because they've been going out there. They figure she realized ain't nothing in those streets. She can't get that. As the brother Shaw said, she cannot get that level of experience and thrill that she gets from you. That's why we can say no dates and no more dates, no more free dates. And then when you understand this, please understand the game what I'm about to say. When you say no more free dates, when you say that to a woman and you have your standards on what you're going to say, what you're going to do, you made up your mind, no turning back. I know it's a gospel song. You give the woman what she's been begging for, which is a challenge. Some women take the bait, take the challenge. Some do not. You give the woman a challenge. Who is this? Who is this Harpo? She wants to know what kind of man this is. When the Queen of Sheba went to go visit King Solomon, and he's seen all his wives and concubines, she lost her breath over him. Her breath was taken away from her. Did you catch what I'm saying to you? When the Queen of Sheba from Egypt seen King Solomon and all his riches and wisdom and women and concubines and how he was running things, she lost her breath. Oh my God. Because you see, think about it. She had all the men that looked up to her because why? She was the Queen of Sheba. But here, King Solomon, he was unbothered by her. Hello, Queen. How are you? Take your shoes off before you come into my quarters, because this is what we do here. Breath was taken away from her. Some of y'all haven't taken a woman's breath away because you don't have a standard. They realize that they realize their bed starts to get lonely and cold at night. Right. Y'all need to have you challenge the woman. Ooh, thank you, Shaw. I close my eyes. I'm just about to read this. That challenge is what makes a woman go so hard for their experience. Remember, Sheba was set to burst from the mere words of Solomon speaking to her. Read the Songs of Solomon. She sings Solomon like, you're like the pillars in the sanctuary. You'll do all this. Why? The man had a standard. Now, man, don't get me wrong. He's with the concubines and he was with everything else. He was, he was doing his thing, but he had a standard. He challenged her. Women crave like you said, they crave the challenge, but she craves the experience that she's going to get from the challenge. You don't want to be like that song by Phil Collins and Philip Bailey. She's an easy lover, or he's an easy. I'm changing the words. He's an easy lover. No. It is the challenged. I'm telling you. Now, this is the thing. How can you say that, LDA? You're not married. We don't know if you're in a relationship or not. I'm telling you from experience. I was married. I'm telling you I have dated. I dated a lot. I know. Just keep it at 100. And I messed up. I did good. I did bad, whatever the case may be. But I'm keeping it 1000%. Trust me. When you have the standard, they gravitate to you like ants on candy. They gravitate to you like ants on candy. No woman wants an easy man, because an easy man, you think about it. No woman wants an easy man for one good reason. Now, I need you to hear this. Because if he's easy to get, he's easy to be taken away. No woman wants an easy man because he's easy to get, but he's also easy to be taken away. Any floozy can come and get him at any time. But if she knows you have a standard, she knows that woman got to put in that work. She knows she got to keep this. The other thing too, she knows that a woman has to put in the work to get you, but this the other part. She also knows she has to keep putting the work to keep you. I know this is what it is. That's why I'm saying when you have a standard, no free dates. No free dates. The science of human behavior dictates people never appreciate anything that comes easy. Don't make it harder than it has to be, but make the juice worth the squeeze for her. Well, I ain't gonna push that. Well said right there. She'll appreciate you better when she realized that, wait a minute. I'm losing this man. I'm losing my grip on him. He's going through my hands like sand. Why? Because you have a standard. When you say, no, we're not doing no free dates. And from this point on, no, I'm not just going out just to going out. I'm not hanging out just to hang out. But I can't tell you You have to determine for yourself. That's why I'm putting the responsibility back on you. I'm not selling you no fairy tale tickets. And this is not the Disneyland. This ain't to your fairy amusement park. This is, you have to put the standard on what your standard is and what you mean by no free dates. I know what it means for me. And I know exactly what it means for me. No free dates. No. No means no. Nope. Sorry. Well, I really like you. Well, you like me? You will understand I don't go for no free dates. You have to complete the cycle of life, sister. There has to be give and receive and give. I wish John was here, man, because he'll tell you some stories. And this is the thing, when you have a standard, when you have a standard and you say no free dates, she will become creative and actually come up with creative ways to have a date with you. Ideas will begin to germinate in her mind of, we can go here, we can do this and this and that. Why? Because he's interested in you. Most guys miss this vital point when I'm saying no free dates in 2023, 2024. This is the most vital point. She has to be interested in you. Why are you wasting your time on somebody who don't give a who you're trying to spend a dime, who don't don't value you or your time? This is the most important thing when I'm saying no free dates. No free dates, especially for some woman and for the women who are listening, from some man who is not interested in you. Please, as my grandfather would say, please don't get mad. Just leave. Just leave. They're not interested. Let it go. Let me say that again slowly. If they're not interested, let it go. It was good knowing you. Good to see you, but I have to exit this one. You don't even have to say that. Ding! You don't even have to block them. Bing! You just cut communication. They'll get the message. They'll get it. Oh, I haven't heard from you in a while. Oh, you haven't? Oh, really? No, because there's no free dates around here, sister. Sorry. You didn't seem to. Peace out. You're right. Peace out. Thank you, Renee. Good to see you. Peace out. You're not interested. You're interested? Okay, great. We can go to phase 2. But right now you're in phase 1, step 1 of the manual of my standards. This is what it is. Telling you, she got to be interested in you. He got to be interested in you. You can't get mad, ladies, if a guy's wasting his time and he ain't interested in you. You can't get loud. You cannot get mad, men, because you didn't went to Ruth Chris, you didn't went to Cheesecake Factory, you ain't went over here, you ain't spent this money, and they ain't interested in you worth a quarter. LDA speaking facts. I've never been more intrigued, encounter women than when they try to turn my no into a yes. Lunch ain't free for me. Woo! Telling you. And I've listened to one of the young ladies on my Instagram. Shout out to her. She posted something about making sure that when you do your presentations, that you present your most authentic self. I'm being my most authentic, purest self, flawed, everything. I got lights and all that, cameras and all that kind of stuff, but I'm being my most authentic self. I'm telling you. When you set the standard, you say no free dates, and this is what it is, and you tell them, hey, you got to go. I'm sorry, this is what it is. They're going to respect you. They may even. I'm going to tell you the other thing that's going to happen. This is the part I really, when you do this, you done correctly, she begins to fall in love with the thought of you. Woo, this, I hope that I ain't go over somebody's head. Because you have a standard, you pushed her away and you told her, no, this is what it is. And she goes into, and it happens to men too. So don't you men, y'all been going Google Gaga too. But I'm talking to the men, for the ladies, to the ladies. She begins to fall in love with the thought of you or the experience of you. I don't know why I'm thinking about him. I don't know why he's so mysterious. I don't know what it is. You had a standard. You told her no. You posed a challenge to her. She begins to fall in love with she begins to fall in love with what? The thought of you being this kind of person. Now you got to be that person for real. And don't need to shuck and jive and pretend. You got to be that person for real. But she begins to fall in love with you within her imagination. Ooh, that's heavy right there. Hold on. Y'all might have missed that one. She begins to fall in love with because now you are the man. What man? Think about it. It's going to tell a woman no free dates here. Most guys can't do it. And once she get a dose of that, guess what's going to happen? It's going to take her to she's going to be fantasized. She'll be like, I fly like an eagle. Ooh, thank you, Renee. It's so sexy when a man stands on his square. No woman wants a bitter. Think about it. Look what Renee said. This is a woman, full-blooded woman, you know. She said it's sexy when a man stands on his square. No woman wants a buttercup. That process is called procreation in metaphysics. I know that's deep there, but it is the fact. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful because I can go there. If you want to come up and share right quick, you can come up on what we're talking about. Stay on topic. You want to come up, no free dates, because I didn't share some deep stuff. Deep stuff. She begins to fall in love with the imaginary version of what she has in her mind about you. And guys do it too. Oh my God. This woman is, I don't understand. You going crazy. You walking around with your thumb in your mouth. You thinking about what the next outfit, you automatically in your mind over this person because they say no free dates. No free dates. If you want to come up here, it's the link right here. Now you can do this and not be on it. Oh, yep. You can do this and not be an asset about it. Yep, right. Thank you so much. Because some guys don't know how to do that. I ain't saying no free dates, girl. It is what it is. No. I said was said earlier, finesse, smooth with it. Hey, man, this is what it is. I don't do that. That's not what I'm going to do. But if you want to go, this is what I'm going to do. Boom. I'm telling you, it will, though she will be like duck. She'll be like, what's the name of that? DuckTales. She been going in and spinning in a circle. Why? Because you said something that most men have never done to her. That's why I'm gonna show you the other flip side of this game right here with this no. If a woman flips and say, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll pay for the date. You better keep your eyes open, brother. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open, brother. If she comes back and say, no, I'll pay for the date. Most men don't know how to act, don't know how to respond when a woman begins to treat them that way. And so what they hurry and do, I shouldn't be teaching this. I should not be teaching this. Oh, I should not be saying this. I need a man, but I don't need his money. So to come at me with right. If you don't, I will melt. Oh, if you do, I'll melt in your hands. Ooh, I shouldn't be saying this stuff. But if you do this correct, she decided to pay for the deal. That's right. You don't do no dates. I'll pay for it. I got you. Keep your head on the swivel, as they say. What most men do is they go out because she did that. Their ego gets in the way. Pay attention, and they have to outdo her, and she end up winning at the game of getting you. I knew a woman down in Atlanta when I worked in Atlanta, down in Earthling. That was her game. She didn't allow guys to take her on dates, pretty much, and she didn't allow guys to pay for her. She'd pay for it. She'd pay for herself. You done with after dark in the middle of the day, right? Ooh, yeah. Ooh. She'll pay for the meal and then say, "Hey, I hope you had a great time." She'll even kiss you on the cheek or give you a kiss and walk away. The man's ego, because he has not been treated that way, throws him in a tailspin. And now he's reaching out to her and he has to trump what she did. And she ended up getting that Cheesecake Factory or getting that red because she took the initiative to do it first. Baby, y'all got to understand the game, the power game. Y'all keep playing checkers and playing marbles. I'm over here playing 3D chess. She'll pay, so you can say, "Oh no, man, no free dates. I know I'm good." No, she'll pay for that. Most guys have not dealt with a woman who's willing to pay for the date, treat them that way, and do certain things. And guess what happened? Their ego get all puffed up. No, I gotta show her. I gotta shoot. I'm the man around here. Oh, RJ, you already know. They say whoever gives first controls the relationship. And all I can say is facts. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. So you can say, "Man, no dates in 2023, bro. It is what it is." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 24, yeah. She come in there, lay that stack on there. And the lady that I was thinking about, she would come to work with a wad like this and peel it off. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 100, $100. Put it back in. She had a stack she would carry it around. I said, "Officer, you doing a lot." Because I was in security, doing security at the time at Earthling. That was her game. She drove an old school car that was tricked out. Oh, she was running it. She was running it. Because she knew if she did that, the man's ego couldn't handle it, and that he would do everything he could to feel like he's getting his manhood back because she paid for the date. Instead of just laying low and be like, "Okay, that's how you do it. Roll how you roll." I'm giving away just too much, man. Just too much. I got it, man. If you picking up what I'm putting down and y'all picking up what I'm putting down, let me know in the chat room. Y'all caught what I just said, because that's the other part that most guys miss when they talk about, "Yeah, I ain't gonna do no free dates." Yeah, lady, yeah. If you caught what I'm saying, what I just shared, you ain't gonna hear this everywhere. You're not going to hear that everywhere. And I'm saying I've seen it. Not only I've seen it, I experienced it. And then you wonder why. Next thing you know, She'll pay for it. She'll pay for you to go to Cheesecake Factory. Got you, baby. Got you, boo. Next thing you know, you're paying for a trip to Hawaii. And all she did was spend $120, and if you get drinks, $160. And now you paying for a trip to where? To Hawaii. You doing like this. You on a trip to Hawaii. Because you don't understand the game. That's why it's supposed to be sold and not told. And think about it. When Queen Sheba came to see Solomon, she came bearing gifts. I'm just saying, she came bearing gifts. She came bearing gifts. A lot of women come bearing attitudes and different things, but she came bearing gifts. But no one's coming up. This is Lawrence D. Adams. Hopefully you guys got something from this deep level, next level game that I've just shared, because I'm telling you, you're not going to hear this combination anywhere, especially this last part. You're not going to hear that. You're not going to hear that anywhere. I promise you. You're not going to hear that. If your program is sold, your frame is in place. You can meet her challenge by piquing her interest in her experience. There's nothing a woman won't do for you. Nothing she'll do. Like I said, a lot of guys, because of this culture, a lot of men have not been treated well by women. They're not used to that treatment. That's why they have this fantasy. That's why they have this fantasy about being a pimp. Why do they have this fantasy about being a pimp? Because in their mind, he's at the top of the apex of how a woman doing things for him. Not understand the intricate parts of how it's really working. The goal is not for you to be a pimp. No. The goal for you is to have a standard and be a man. I promise you. I'm telling you, it would take it to the next. This would take you to the next level. The goal is not for you to be a pimp. I know everybody want to be a pimp. I'm a pimp. Pimp, see this one. I'm a pimp. This. Okay, great. No. The goal is for you to have a standard as a man. This is where I stand and this is where I go. Right. Thank you. Please tell them. Please tell them. Yo, so true. They're not used to it. Most guys are not used to women treating them well. Indeed, a man has to have a standard. I'm going to say this again. This is why you get tripped up. This is how you can really be free and say no free dates. Most men, if you were to survey men from across, from who all listen to here and everywhere else, you'll see that most men are not used to being treated well by women. They're used to being dogged out. They're used to being put down. They're used to being taken advantage of. They're not used to men being men. They're not used to men being men, but they're not used to women doing for them. Thank you. Andre, yep. Gorgeous Dre said that. See? Most guys, see, this the part that gets guys tripped up. I'm telling you, please get this. Where you cannot say no free dates without getting this part. Because you'll go back like a crackhead back to the pipe if you don't get this. You got to be able to the first thing. The reason why you're not used to a woman treating you that way well, because you're not used to treating yourself that well. So you accept subpar behavior from others. Oh my God. Oh my God. So you're getting it. Let me say that again. The issue is you have not been used to treating your own self well. It shouldn't bother you that a woman paid for a meal or did whatever. Why? Because you're used to treating yourself well. This world has conditioned you, especially you, black man, to treat yourself like crap. So you accept crap. And when someone treats you better than crap, just a step above that, you think it's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm talking to somebody right now. I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you right now. I'm telling you, I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you right now. Talking to you. You have to start treating yourself well. You have to treat yourself as the best definition of importance. Correct. I like that. Forget we can talk about no free dates. It ain't gonna mean nothing because you haven't taken yourself to a nice place. You don't treat yourself well. You criticize yourself. You down yourself. You hate yourself. You hate your teeth. You hate your eyes. You hate everything. You don't treat yourself well. So now this woman come and treat you well. You start acting like something. You start acting something wrong with you. You have not been used to being treated well because you're not used to treating yourself well. I make sure I groom myself. I make sure I'm at the dentist. I make sure I'm at different places. Why? Because you got to begin to cheat and get right there. Treat yourself well. Don't cheat. That's what it is. You got to be able, men, especially men, begin to treat yourself well. Take care of you. I got a dentist appointment next week. I got a car appointment next week. I got some things I got to do. Why? Because I got to treat LDA well. If you waiting for somebody else to treat you well, oh, well, it's going to be the answer. It's not going to happen. You can't get tripped up of a woman treating you well when you've been treating yourself all the way well. Ooh, oh, whoa. Right there. You can't make yourself. The way a woman treats you is a byproduct of your thoughts. We can right there. The way a woman treats you is but a byproduct of your thoughts. I'm glad you said that because I've been thinking about this week. It's one of my meditations. That's why pay attention, please. Y'all, you make me jump in. I'm in 2000. You made me going. You started right there. That right there triggered this thought. That's why you don't look for love. If you seek love, you'll never find it. If you seek love, if you seek companionship, if you seek all these things, you will never find it. It's only when you become love that you experience love. You're right. Let me say this again. Some of you guys gotta catch this. Stop seeking love. I know the songs are out there. I know that you want to be you, and it begins and ends with us, the men, right? I know you want to have the love songs and you want to sing Ready or Not, all this kind of stuff. I know you want to play another slow jam and you want to sing Art Kelly, play another slow jam for me. No. The way people treat you is a direct reflection of what you think of yourself. That is the nature of my whole book, The Secret Invisible Crown. Stop seeking love. What are you talking about? God is love. I gotta seek God. When you become love, why would you seek it? Why would you seek something that you, why would you seek after something that you already have? Why would you seek after something that you already have? Why would you seek after love when you are the embodiment of love? When you become the embodiment of love, people will begin to love you. Take the word love out of there, money. You just change, you can change the word out. Stop seeking. People who seek love normally don't find love, or they find someone who's also seeking love and they're never satisfied, because guess what? There's no love. Oh, I know this is going to rub some people the wrong way. I know, because you've been told. That's why you don't need to seek a woman. Oh boy, I don't know. Woo. As a man, you give sight to the blind. What vision are we giving our women? See, you catching it. The embodiment of love. You must become the embodiment. See, this is the thing. Y'all, people see what they already have because of the desire to command the magic. They realize they are the magic. Correct. Thank you. When you realize, y'all see, when you said deep, that's when we triggered this. I was cut off about an hour ago. About 30 minutes ago. When you stop seeking love, I'm looking for this girl to love me. I'm looking for somebody to accept me. I'm looking for this. When you stop seeking love and realize that you are love, you will begin to attract all kind of love. Test it out. Just test it out for a couple weeks, couple days. I'm love. Yeah, you got it now. You got it. Yes, sir.
You can't make this up.
It's alchemy at its finest, right? This for the grown folks. When you're ready for this, this when you got your teeth and you can do this. When you become embody love, love will find you. That's why the DeBarge song says, what's the song? All this love is waiting for you. My baby, my darling. What did he say? All this love is waiting for you. He did not say, I need to get your love. When you're in a place of want, it only produces more want. But when you become it, embody it, it comes to you. It's just you. I am love. I am money. We can take it. You can take it any way you want to take it. Let me say it. Let me help. Let me give. Since you said alchemy, I'm gonna give it a little bit deeper. You don't even now. This the part you gotta follow the train of thoughts we're going right now, because I don't want you to take this out of context. You stop seeking women. I'm gonna sit that right there. You stop seeking women, and I'm gonna help you with the scripture. You stop seeking women. I gotta get this one. Gotta get that woman. Gotta get that one. Gotta get that. You get off the treadmill and stop seeking women. You get off the treadmill. Women are seeking men. You get off the treadmill of doing that. Y'all made me pull the covers off. Y'all make me pull behind the veil right here. Y'all make me, this is the Wizard of Oz. We off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. La 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 la. I'm pulling the covers out now. You stop seeking women. Why would you seek something that you already have? Let me help you break it down for you. The pimp don't get mad when the woman leaves. Why? He knows he can get one. He knows that he can get one in 0.3 seconds. He's never moved by it. He practiced this. That's the reason why y'all fascinated by pimps and all like that. No, you stop seeking women. Stop seeking men. Why would you stop? Why would you seek after something that you already have? I already have it. Somebody's going to please catch this. Y'all catch this. So let me give you an example because I know somebody will ask me how to example. So if it's a young lady or whatever the case may be, or a situation, whatever the case may be, job, I already have her. Yeah, I already have her. It's not that you're trying to work some witchcraft or trying to do some other stuff. No, I already have it. Woo! This happened to me this week, LDA. This is an epiphany. Yeah, you kind of get it. Yeah. Think about it. Women are attracted to a man that other women find attractive. But if you have the mindset and the relaxing in the fact that I already have it, they're going to be attracted to you. Oh boy. The moment I just said, screw this and focus on something else, they came even more. Not that they were already correct. When you put it on the pedestal, this is what happens. Y'all ain't gonna get y'all just too. Another example is stop desiring to make money. Instead, make currency through the experience and encounter with others. The fruit of your work will appear according to its natural law. Correct. Drop that science, brother Elder. Yeah, they ain't ready for this, man. They ain't ready for this. They want the bubblegum stuff. I'm telling you, stop seeking women. Think about it. Everybody else will get you on the drug of seeking after a woman, seeking after a man, seeking after somebody, I gotta have, what do I gotta do? I gotta get the number. I gotta figure this out. When you just begin to live your life and realize, oh, I get women all the time. Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing but a chicken wing. I always attract the most interested and attractive women to me. Did you catch what I just said? I already have that. I always attract the most interested in me and attractive women to me. Okay. And you'd be like, oh, okay. Why? Think about it. You don't have to seek something that you already have. I don't have to seek after this camera that's showing me to you guys. Why? Because I have it. Do I want another camera? Yeah, so I can look over here and look over there and look over there. Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. You don't have to do it. This the thing. We think the works are the works on the outside of us, but it is the works on the inside of us that must take place. What is the works? When you get to the place of, I already have it. That is the work. What happens is, as Shaw says, the natural order of things begin to flow to you. The universe, God, whatever, begin to flow because it said, wait a minute, he believes that he gets money and he has money. Let me send more money his way to confirm what he has. That's why the saying goes, you don't get what you want, you get who you are. And this is not to say, please don't body misconstrue. I'm not saying men to become women or for women to become men to attract us. No, I'm saying, when you listen to me clearly, it's that you realize that you already have it. If you look at, I'm gonna lay this one more secret down, and I'm gonna say this one. If you want to know this last part, let me know in the chat room. Put a 1 in the chat room for this last part. The game is always checking you out to see if you are who you say you are. Correct. If you want this last part, let me, and I have to go on this one. You want this last part, put a 1 in the chat room. This will clear it all up. Put a 1 in the chat room. I need some more 1s in the chat room because I didn't went over my time and I'm dropping some science right now. Like you said, I'm dropping some science. I need about 2 more 1s in that chat room. There we go. 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 When God made man in the beginning, he made them. Adam was going out, naming the trees and naming this and doing all like that. But he said he was lonely. God put him to sleep and took Eve out of him. Where was Eve all the time? She was with him all the time, but he never recognized it. Eve was always with Adam. He just didn't, he had to be put to sleep to recognize and that she was there. And said, man, God, man, he was like this. God, I'm lonely. Everybody got something. Everybody got something. I got this. I don't get. He crying to God, and God be like, this dude, man. This God like this dude. I didn't give you the garden of Eden. You can eat good. You can name trees. You can eat what you want. Don't eat from that tree though. But you, dude, why you acting up? I need a wife, man. I need somebody. She came out of Adam. She was always there. It was always there. Fell for the trick, but not always of Eve. Correct. Think about it. He was all in his feelings. I ain't got nobody. That's how a lot of guys are now. A lot of women, I don't got nobody. Okay, yeah. Great. Eve is always there and sleep inside of you. No, she's always there, but you have not awakened to see that. You have not awakened to see that she's right there beside you. Why does she come from the rib? She's covering your heart. She's covering your vital organs. Man, I couldn't. This is too much. My light didn't jump off because of that. Ooh, boy. She's covering the vital organs. Thank you. As a man, we have everything from within. Correct. And this goes for women. Why are you looking for Eve? Why are you looking for Adam when you already have Adam? This is too much. I know. This is too much. Too much. Same thing goes for women. No, you were always with Adam, but he has not fallen asleep yet to recognize you. I shouldn't be telling that. I should not be telling you this. Is this what Pimp God was talking about when you make yourself correct. That's exactly what he's talking about. Exactly. I told a friend I was on a slight drought, and he said, at least it's not like the guy who went through it for 14 years without a woman when God was testing him. Correct. And I didn't drop some stuff right here. I can't share them. Woo. God gave him back double his portion. Correct. That's why, and I'm gonna lay this one out, and I gotta end it on this one. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. Where does he find it? Within. With that being said, this is Lawrence D. Adams. I done gave some game that you ain't gonna hear anywhere. I promise you they ain't gonna break it down like I had. You can take it and steal it. Go ahead. I don't care. I always get the credit. Telling you, this will change everything. You stop seeking women. They come. Cool. What happens is the natural flow, thank you, Shaw, of things will happen with women to just be in different places. I was just thinking about you. I wonder what you're doing on Saturday. When we gonna go out? Why? Because you're in the place of you already have women, or you already have a woman. You already have your Eve. For the women, you already have your Adam. Well, all right. Y'all make me break into this level of class. If you got something from it, make sure you like and share. Proverbs right there. When the game and the spiritual combines, you get the D class. TBC, yeah. When spirituality in the game combines, you have the thinking class. This is exactly what that was. Peace. Have a great weekend.
Don't forget it, 'cause I can give you what you need. I'm in your fantasy, I got you. Tell me what you want, babe. Then come get it.